Hi, I'm Bethany Hallam, at-large Allegheny County Council member and a passionate advocate for voting. This year there are a lot of changes to how we vote, and that means there are a lot of questions. Election Day is November 3rd, but people are voting now. It is good that we have more options for how to vote, and they are all safe and secure. In this video, I'm going to answer some of the most frequently asked questions for you about how to vote in Allegheny County. I hope you'll watch the whole thing, share it with your friends and family, and use this information to make your voting plan for this critical election. The registration deadline is October 19th, so if you are watching this before then, yes. If you moved since the last time you voted, you need to register at your new address. Everyone should double check their registration status now to make sure they are registered. You can register in person at the DMV or the County Elections Division office downtown, or online at votespa.com, or as I like to call it, votespa.com. VoteSpa is a great website where you can register to vote, check your voter registration to confirm it's up to date, apply for your mail-in ballot, and a lot more. Technically, the deadline to request a mail-in ballot is Tuesday, October 27th, but that is cutting it really close. You should do this as soon as possible. Just like registering to vote, you can apply for your mail-in ballot in person at the county elections office or online at votespa.com. Ballots started going out in the mail on September 23rd. Over 300,000 people applied to vote by mail in Allegheny County, and the ballots are going out in batches every day. You'll get a notification via email or in the mail when your mail-in ballot application is approved. Track the status of your application at votespa.com. If you think your mail-in application is not processing and you applied weeks ago, call the Allegheny County Elections Division to speak with an employee about your application. Great, you got your ballot. Now you have to decide if you want to fill it out and mail it back in, fill it out and drop it off in person at a secure drop-off location, or none of the above and vote in person on election day at your normal polling place. You need to fill in the ballot in blue or black ink. Then place your completed ballot inside the secrecy envelope. That's the mostly blank, smaller envelope. Then you put that in the larger envelope that has the address and postage on it. Now this is very important. You have to sign and date the outer envelope. Be sure to date it with today's date and not your birth date. Then you can drop it off in your nearest mailbox or at the post office. It must be postmarked November 3rd or earlier, but please do not wait until Election Day to put it in the mail. Mail it as soon as possible. You can also complete your ballot and drop it off at the Elections Division downtown, which will be open 7 days a week during October. Or go to the Satellite Elections Division offices that are open during weekends in October around the county. You might want to pause the video here and look closely at the satellite office times, dates, and locations. Hopefully there is a good option near you. Satellite offices, you can apply for your mail-in ballot, get approved for your mail-in ballot, fill out your mail-in ballot, and submit your mail-in ballot in both envelopes just as you would do if you'd vote by mail. As a heads up, we're warning that it could take 15 minutes or more per person to vote. These offices are mostly designed to accept mail-in ballots being dropped off in person. Yes, you absolutely can still vote on Election Day at your regular polling place. If you already requested your mail-in ballot though, we need you to bring the ballot and the inner and outer envelope with you to your polling place. The poll workers will spoil your vote and you can vote in person like regular. If you do not have the complete package of your ballot and envelopes, you will be given a provisional ballot to vote, which is not ideal. Provisional ballots are not counted until later, after Election Day. So please consider this the last resort. Yes, if you requested a mail-in ballot, hold on to it. It is a ballot uniquely assigned to you. You need to bring it in and have the poll worker spoil your ballot on Election Day. This is how we ensure everyone only votes once. Yes, you will find links to track your ballot on votespa.com. Allegheny County is back to normal with our polling places. Every registered voter will get a postcard in mid-October confirming their polling place for November 3rd. Like any year, a few polling places have moved, so it's always good to double-check your polling place at votespa.com. Election Day is Tuesday, November 3rd. But with ballots coming in the mail now, Election Day is already happening. There are lots of choices for how to vote this year. Make a plan that works for you.
We're really going to need you to vote. Please vote. Just vote.